All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So, something the same but different today. Hopefully, you saw that in the thumbnail. So, welcome. Thanks for clicking on it. Something, like I said, a bit different today, but still the same. We are going to do our NASCAR charter ops, but I had some fun goofing off with something new and different the other day, and yesterday, I should say. I saw a random YouTube video while I was traveling back overseas. I was just sort of goofing around on YouTube, and I came across the fact that there is a free community-made C17 Globemaster. Now, I'm not a heavy pilot. I've never flown anything bigger than the 737, so I'm about to not have much of a clue what I'm doing. I took it out for a little goof-off flight yesterday. Damn near crashed the thing, so we're going to see what happens. But we're going to load up the RFK cars in the back of this bad boy, and see if we can't fly it around. So down here, if you could imagine, there are there's a couple of Ford Mustang Cup cars down there that would be getting loaded in right now by the Loadmasters. So we're pretending that that's happening while we get our flight plan downloaded. So what we're going to do today, I'm about a week behind. I'll explain why in a moment. But we are going to take the old boys here from Martinsville down to KAFW, which is a small strip right near Dallas, or right near the racetrack, I should say, in Dallas. So you might be asking two very good questions, questions that I'm asking myself as well. Ben, will this thing fit on Martinsville's runway? What's the minimum takeoff distance? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. We're gonna give it a shot. It's got huge ass wings. I mean, look at this thing, right? Between the stabilizers and the and these wings, and the fact that we got four big honking motors on there, I think it'll get off the ground. And then you might be asking, Ben, you know, that little airstrip that isn't DFW down there, is that going to be big enough to land on? And I've done some research on that. No, I haven't. I have no idea. I'm going to try to go from memory here and get this thing fired up from cold and dark, as I always do. And then we're going to have an adventurous taxi because, you know, there's a parking lot right there. And I guess we'll just push back on the grass or whatever. Might even back taxi on the runway so we don't clip these trees. But anywho, we're just doing stuff. Which way is the windsock going? Let's look. I don't even see a windsock. Do you see a windsock? Oh, there's a windsock. Oh, good. So we're going to take off from that direction anyway. I don't think there's anything to clip that way. So we're going to go that way. Okay. All right. So let's start by turning on our battery. That's right there, you see. I'm going to go ahead and turn on ground power too, which I found yesterday is there. Let me go outside and look, make sure the cart has shown up. The cart has not shown up. That is that, right? Oop, what's the button? There it is. Okay. Battery's on. Oh, there we go. Battery's on now. All right. Now we should have... No, we still don't have a ground cart. Yeah, I know. We're failing stuff. Oh, don't be waxy. So anyway, I thought that would turn on ground power, but maybe not yet. We'll go ahead and just turn on the APU then. Get our fuel all a-flowing. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It looks okay. We're going to look at our fuel in a minute. The fuel transfer stuff doesn't all necessarily work on this. This is very much a work in progress, and so I think some things just simply don't work, and that's okay. I gotta say, as a piece of freeware, it's a really impressive piece of freeware. So if any of the guys who are working on this project are out there watching, listen, as an old Air Force guy, I just want to say thank you for creating cool things. This is cool things, and I'm excited to play with your toys. So thank you for providing the toys. I'm going to go ahead and turn on some lights there. We're going to do init in just a moment. Got our APU up and running. That's good. Let's go ahead and... Okay, that's already on. Interesting. Turn on beacon nav. Go ahead and turn on lights all around. I'm not going to fire up my engines yet. I think while running on the APU, I'm going to just... yeah, I'll leave the fuel off for the moment. Well, I guess I need to turn on one of them, right? To feed the APU. I guess that makes sense. I'll look at my block fuel. In fact, let's go ahead and look at our block fuel. Let's pull up our flight OFP. And let's see, block fuel, trip and taxi, 60,000 pounds. Oh my God, them's a lot of gas. Let's take a look. Pounds, please. 42 plus 18 is 60, so we're over right now. So what I'm going to do is pull down, what, the left outers? Yeah, I should drain the wings first, right? Wings, then fuselage. So what I want to have for 60 and 60 is maybe 20,000 here. Let's put it down to 20,000 in each, in the centers, and then 10,000 in the outers, or in the wings. That's pretty close. 20, 40, 50, 60 is 60,000 pounds. I need 60,092. We're probably a little over that. You know what? I'll cheat a bit just for safety's sake. I'm going to go to 11,000 in the wings. There we go. All right. 11, 20, 20, 11. Excellent. Cool. So we've got gas on board. In a minute here, we're going to go ahead and set up our flight plan and take a look at Martinsville and get our FMC and FMS all set up. Looks like we got screens all good to go. Yeah, looking okay. Looking okay. I have my my throttle quadrant set up with the four deals there. That's gonna work out okay. Got parking brake. La da 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 da. Let's make sure time is accurate here real fast. Yeah, live weather, real time, excellent. And let's go ahead and tune in our comm frequency, which for VATSIM right now needs to be DC Center 133725. Oh, I don't have lights yet, so let me turn on avionics. What did that flip up here? I don't know where all the switches are yet in this thing. I don't know what that did. Maybe it's down here somewhere. Anyway, avionics are on now, so I want to go to, what did I say? 133725. 337. Oh, I'm on nav 1. I was like, what? 133. What the hell? 725. Alright, good. We've got good comms. Sounds good. I didn't get a automatic. No, I didn't. All right, let's go ahead and start thinking about our flight plan. Initialize our position here real fast.
Number 5, Victor Julia, Washington Center. Good evening. I think you can cross Baltimore 1010,000, speed 250 knots. Baltimore altimeter 3010, and Washington is landing south.
All right, excellent day. We'll go to route, and origin doesn't hold over, so KMTV again, and destination.
Number 5, Victor Julia, cross Baltimore 1010,000, 250 knots.
Yeah, if anyone in there used to be an Air Force pilot, let me know something real fast. When I announce, I use the AIO call sign. When I announce, do I say Air Force 617 or what?
75 Victor Juliet, thank you, and you can expect the River Visual 19er.
Cost index. I don't know if that counts for this. Not that I see. So we're just going to go cost index of Hunsky. give us all the budget. It's taxpayer dollars. It's not like it's real dollars. Reserves, I'm going to say 2,000 pounds. 2.0. I'm pretty sure that counts in thousands.
You can expect the River Visual 19er.
Thrust limiters.
River Visual 19er.
Take off. Flaps 15.
Good evening. It's Inferno 11 again. To the east of Christian, to the west of Pulaski.
Here.
12,600. Inferno 11, Washington Center. Hello again. The Roanoke altimeter. Let's see, 3014.
I don't know what to put
3014 Inferno 11.
2.
And if it's all right with you, we'd like to climb to 15,500. Inferno 11, you can come
okay, give me a moment here. I'm going to go do a little YouTube cheating just real fast. I was looking at a video that was the Startup Cold and Dark video for this, and I want to see what he pops in there. In a moment, history, I was just watching this, just refreshing my memory.
State Center, Inferno 11, 15.5 is the no-go for VFR. We go 17.5. Inferno 11, yep, sure, come maintain 17.5. I maintain 17,500.
Skipping ahead, there we go. Origin, did that. Destination is doing arrivals and departures. Popping in nav information. Come on, get back to where you did.
So 341 Washington Center, good evening. Descend via the Trish through arrival. Baltimore landing east, Baltimore altimeter 3010.
Where's it at? No, he's taxiing already. Hang on, I missed it.
So 341, you can expect the ILS runway 10. And Inferno 11, just be advised, over at your about 1 o'clock and about 17.5 miles, there's just some weather, heavy, light to heavy precipitation. Yeah, we got it inside for 11.
Where does he put it in? ILS information, that's all good. I don't need that yet though. Oh, what the hell?
Entry 43584, Martinecom 122.8.
Let's look in here.
I do take care, thanks, Air Transport 3584.
Washington Center, American 2145, looking for initial descent.
Flaps.
Sorry, requesting descent.
I wonder if I can put in one,
American 2145.
Oh, what button is it here? It's all custom key bindings that aren't mine.
Hey, Center, Inferno 11. We're
can I do
we're
one?
Unfortunately unable to take 14.5. We got an opening to go down as 12.5 again. We're about 3 to the east, or Christian, 3 to the west of Radford.
No, doesn't like that.
Inferno 11, Roger, approach requested. Break. American 2145, you can descend via the deal 3 arrival.
Can't do
the
that.
Baltimore altimeter 3010. Descend via deal 3 arrival.
We're just going to do that then. And thrust limiter, I'm going to go ahead and put them at flaps 1/2. There we go. So flaps are at 1/2. I don't know if I need to do this.
Number 845 Lima Golf, runway.
Take off.
Stand by.
Thrust limiter, okay. Departure and arrival, let's go ahead and do that. Departure from here, let's take a look at the runway chart because I want to take
Number
off.
45, so yeah, November, 845 Lima Golf, runway
13.
4, taxi.
Let's just confirm real fast that that's one.
Yeah, runway 4, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 10.
31, 13. Okay, good. That's the way I wanted to go. Excellent. Route. Request send. Okay.
Number 807 X-ray Bravo, you can taxi Delta Alpha to the ramp cross
Right, are we
or
ready
runway
for legs
20.
already? I think we are. Don't need to put this in yet. Will shortly. I do want to go ahead and look up the departure course though. It's 125. So go ahead and plug that in up here. fun learning new toys. Even though it's a lot like the 737, you know, the boys haven't won a race yet this year, so I haven't had much of an opportunity to fly the 737. And I thought this would be a fun way to sort of get that groove on without it being exactly that groove, you know? You know, have a little fun with it. Have a little fun with the fact that one of their sponsors is military adjacent. Okay, so our legs. Let's open the OFP back up again. Hide. Oh, and hang on, where's that cruising altitude at? Program? Execute. VNAV. Cruising altitude 10,000. Hell no, baby. Our cruising altitude is 380. Really? 380. Okay, ain't scared about that. 18000 for trans altitude. I guess that doesn't set.
Washington Center, Inferno 1 will clear low weather.
Clear all that action.
Inferno 1-1, roger.
Pop in our leg of
we're going to go back up to 1250, okay with that? Inferno 1-1, yeah, pretty exclusive. Much appreciated, Inferno 1.
Alright, so we're going to leave
go
13 feeds
Inferno 1-1. Inferno 1-1, roger.
FEDS, and then direct from feeds to Q40, boink. Not in database. Do I put it over on that side? Is this one of those things? No.
Blue Streak 5536, contact Atlanta 13297, good day. 13297, thank you, see ya.
Alien. It's like so much like Alien, but not Alien, that it's confusing to type out. So AEL, right? No, crap. ALE. Echo Alpha November. Word. Let's get that in there. And then from Alien to Lit. Let's try that one. I don't know if it's going to work or not. HIT. That little bit of button wear there is kind of confusing. Here we go. It's going to be this one, the Lit VOR. And then C17. Oh, that's the approach. Arrival. Damn it, I always do that. That's the arrival. I confuse approach and arrival like crazy. We'll activate that action. Boom. Frustrating I couldn't get that one in though. What was that? Q40? Let's try it again real quick. Quebec 40. Do you go? No. Quebec 40 over here? No. Alright, no worries. We'll move on without it. It might be that the database on the airplane's a little out of date. So we'll move on. Okay, so we've got legs. We've got route. We've got our takeoff speeds set. VNAV profile set. I don't think I need to mess off any of this. I don't need to mess off with any of this for the moment. Okay, I think our flight plan is set. Takeoff speeds are set, so we should have bugs. Alright, 200. We're going to have auto throttle turned on, but not yet. We're going to hand fly this bad boy up to... What was it? What's the button? No, not that button.
Washington Center, good evening. November 12 Whiskey with you on 90,000.
Number 112 Whiskey, Washington Center, good evening. Expect the auto from my 5 right at Raleigh.
Expecting the auto from my 5 right at number 112.
It's about time for me to call for clearance here. Let me open up my script. That's him. Menu. Files. My files. Flight sim, bat sim. Well, I should get ATIS. Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Let's go to flights, airports, weather, ATIS. From Martinsville for VATSIM, Pilot Edge, Aviao, Real. Huh. Metar it is then. What do we got here? I don't see an ATIS identifier. I'm going to turn on
Comanche 845 Lima Golf, wind 0704, on course departure approved. Runway 4, cliff takeoff.
turn on the in-game ATC real fast and just let's tune in. No, traffic, huh? Okay, does it not have ATIS? Interesting. I don't know how to set this altimeter yet. I sort of just
Yeah,
had
2036 late Myers.
yesterday while I was goofing around.
The claim center is closed. Rate of service 10 minutes.
Here we
10
go.
to frequency approved. Good day.
3015. There we go. Nailed it. All right, so I'm going to call DC Center. Air Force 617 at Martinsville. Requesting clearance to Dallas. What's the name of that field again? Fort Worth Alliance.
November 5, Victor Juliet, to maintain 6,000.
Fort Worth Alliance.
Number 5, Victor Juliet, to
I don't
maintain
hear
6,000.
the other guys coming back. I don't know. I'll pay attention to it. Clear to Fort Worth. Using, it didn't have a specific departure, right? What was it? 9, 8, 8. Departure. Yeah. Departure runway 13. Oops.
Number 112 Whiskey, turn right, heading 090 Victor for 5 right.
Washington Center, good evening. Got
Washington
1529, just past 10,000 up to 220.
Okay, we're going to call for clearance here.
1114, negative, not into Philly, so just Unicom for you.
Why don't we go ahead and start engine number 4 here.
Victor 1529, Wash Center, good evening. Maintain 230 for now, I'll apply for you shortly.
Maintain 230, Cactus 1529.
Washington Center, hello. Air Force 617, it's at Martinsville, requesting clearance to Fort Worth Alliance. Did not read me?
Air Force 617, cleared to Fort Alliance. The array of Victor's feeds and on file to maintain 676-36010 without departure this frequency, and squawk 5704.
Cleared Fort Worth, runway heading after takeoff, runway 13, squawk 7054, Air Force 617. Thank you. What did I miss up here? Put the plunger back in. Let's try that again.
And let's see, Air Force 617, readback is correct. Call me, number 1, holding short of the runway, ready for departure.
We'll call when ready for departure. Thank you very much, 617. All right, let's figure out what I did wrong here.
Delta 1479, just to maintain 2000.
Let's look up top. Put on B, auto. I think it was this one that I missed. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn on my fuel selector for that engine. I need gas in that motor. Gotta get gas in the motor.
Number 5 Victor Juliet, just to maintain 4000.
Let's get these things fired up. Let's make sure that's going this time, and then we'll look at doors. What other messages do I have over here? I guess I need to turn on pitot. Anti-ice. Let's get our doors closed. Ah, so cool. Button down the cars, kids. The crew door gonna come closed there in just a moment. We never. Oh yeah, we did hook up external power. Let's go ahead and kill that. Oh, there you go. It's gone.
And that was Golf Bravo Echo to Foxtrot.
Generator's already on. I did that already. Let's check that engine. Looking good. Okay.
American, or not American. Got this 1529. Who's up, boy for 10?
Pull number 3. What else do we have hiding up here?
Cape 1529, sorry, second.
All pressure 1 and 2. Okay.
Request step boy for 10.
Cape 1529, approved as request report back.
Report back.
How do I see those messages?
Force Center, good evening, American 2384 at a 13.2 for 230.
Parking brake, okay. Landing light,
and,
yeah.
let's
Feel low,
see,
APO.
And,
APU.
Golf
Okay.
Bravo Echo Delta Foxtrot,
Kill the APU now, right?
tower is closed at this time. Call me airborne. And other aircraft calling second?
Yeah, Washington Center, good evening, American 2384 at a 14.5 for 230.
Emergency power. Where's emergency power at? Boys! Oh, here it is.
American 2384, Washington, good
auto.
evening. Roger, stand by with high speed shortly.
3's gone. So landing lights. What do you mean fuel low? We got tons of fuel. 20, 20, 11, 11. We'll watch that and we'll cheat it if we need to. Everything else looks good. Good.
So 1479, turn right, heading 100.
Gonna put this on max. Oh, interesting. Where's the blue line? Maybe I need to get all 4 fired up first.
American 2145, descend to maintain 6000.
It's a loud boy. It's a very, very loud boy. But look how pretty it is. Spooling up the engine
Okay,
here.
stand by. Number 5 Victor Juliet, descend to maintain 3000. Turn
It's going to be an ugly taxi
left,
out.
heading
This is
230.
most certainly not a runway made for something like this. We'll wait for the plunger to go in and I'll just kick the next one in.
Let's see. And South 1479, turn right, heading 120. Report river in sight.
Most certainly not meant for this airplane.
AFM and report the river in sight.
But hey, we're having fun. Pull number 1. All right.
So 1479, Roger, cleared the river visual 19.
Okay, no worries. That's coming on. I don't know why you're saying fuel low. I don't care. I suppose I'll shut off the wing tanks.
And turn 11 good.
If they run out.
We're going to be a little high on the fuel landing in at Oceana.
Maybe I'll cheat up a little bit higher on
we
fuel.
can just fly
I mean,
up
that
and
wasn't
down
a block fuel, right?
up the coast
That
for
block
a little
fuel
while
was...
and then burn off again.
That's pretty
Oh no, block fuel's
Much
87,000.
appreciated.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I looked at that wrong.
Current
Let's
position out
reset
to
fuel
Charlie,
then.
Charlie Victor.
So 87 would mean I want
and
what,
fly up north and
30
fly down south.
center.
Number 5 Victor Juliet, turn
60.
left, heading 190. Report
So
the river in
30,
sight.
60, 70, 80. What was it? Exactly 87. So we're going to do... I'll do 13 and 13. That'll overfill just a little bit, right? 60... Oh no, a little bit more.
Okay,
2020.
stand by. I'll get to you shortly. American 2145, just going to maintain 2,000.
60, 100. Okay, now a little bit too much, so we'll come down to 18, 18. That gives me a little bit of buffer, but I'm glad I had the fuel low light. Of course, I still have the fuel low light.
Number 5, Victor Julia, Roger, cleared river visual 19er.
All right, how are we looking back here? Now, down here, there's a button that says
So 1479 traffic is at your 12 o'clock
I don't know why that didn't
about
work.
3 miles, same direction. He's going for the river as well, so reduce speed, 160 knots.
We're going to go ahead and turn on auto throttle and max.
And November 5 Victor Juliet, maintain 180 knots or greater until 5 mile final.
So I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, flaps are at half, flap index slats. Let's go take a look at it from outside. Slats are slats and flaps. Are the slats down? Yeah, they are.
Okay, stand by. American 2145, turn left, heading 230.
I'm not really hearing the other.
American 2145, turn left 230. And wait for clearance. It'll just be a couple minutes. I'm just trying to get some people into DCA.
I'm gonna real quickly check my VATSIM settings.
So 341. Thank you for that. Wind at let's see. Wind at Baltimore. 1108 runway 10 could land.
Everything's on. Looks okay.
Let's see. Number 5 Victor Juliet. Wind at DCA 17010 runway 19 could land.
Let's go get ready to take off. Taxi clearance.
So 179, reduce to final approach.
Ready for departure. Here we go. All right. Let's disable the parking brake.
Wind 17010 runway 19 could land. Number 2.
Shift B to push back.
Mark 2145, 10 left 190. Report the river in sight.
There we go. And this is going to be ugly, like I said, because we can't steer it. And
Mark 2145, thank you. Clear river visual 19er.
Just have to go back in the grass because this is a little too big for little old Martinsville here. What a comical thing. Look at that. Run over these signs, no big deal. We're the military, what are you going to do? What you going to do when they come for you? Alright, let's stop
Sorry,
right there.
sorry?
That's American 442.
American 442, Washington, and a good evening. Maintain 230 now, I'll talk to you shortly.
Okay, 230, oh yeah, sorry, 230.
Number 112 Whiskey, just to maintain 3000.
Oop, have I missed something here? I must have missed something here because my thrust isn't going. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Auto throttle. It actually cancels out my ability to throttle.
Stand by.
Use the right engines while we're turning left.
Number 5, Victor Juliet, expedite off the runway, please. Thank you very much. You can taxi Juliet to the ramp. Have a good night.
Driving this big bus, baby.
Okay, everyone requesting clearance. I'm just going to get the PDCs out. 1 sec.
A little noisy. Okay. Let's just taxi with the 2 center engines for the moment. Let's see what this looks like. The back wheels just barely fit on the friggin' taxiway. That's awesome. That's awesome. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things, if it fits, it sits. Am I right? Or am I right? Anyway, once we get in the air, should be about a 3-hour flight down to ye old Fort Worth. So I'll get up in the air here. Let me go ahead and take this left to get onto that larger taxiway.
So 1479, thank you. You can taxi Juliet to the ramp. Have a good night. And American 2145, wind 17010 runway, let's see, runway 19 could land. Southwest 341, taxi Tango to the ramp, have a good night.
Pull up those left engines a bit. Get down to this EOR. Get off the freaking ground,
Okay, the people
man.
at Richmond, I'll get your clearance in 1 sec. November 112 Whiskey on your present heading, intercept runway 5 right.
Plane coming in for landing there?
American 2384, come maintain for level 250.
A light.
Maintain for level 250.
I just when I saw a flashing light right there. Maybe it was just an artifact in the graphics.
Who's requesting clearance at Richmond?
That stays funny. I'm sorry. Look at that big, beautiful thing. I love military aircraft.
Boeing 1735.
Look at this thing.
Cleared to the Fort Lauderdale Airport via radio vectors. Hookie then found. Come maintain 5,000. Expect 36010 without departure. Departure. This
Got a couple of race cars loaded up in the back. What was? Oh, I saw it again. I saw a light right there. Maybe it was just the menu thing. Little down pointing.
Read back correct. You can
I
expect
don't hear
runway.
the other pilots like hardly at all.
20 for departure. Call ready for taxi. Anyone else requesting clearance? Sorry, it's supposed to be 13372. I just didn't actually look, sorry. Star 24, push to your integration call for taxi. Okay, everyone that got a pre-C with 125.65, that was my fault. Just stay on 13372. Spirit rings 1215, when ready to send the Bilbo 4 arrival, the Philly altimeter is, let's see, Philly altimeter, 3009.
So we're going to say Dallas Center. This is Air Force 617 holding Martinsville, runway 13.
Roger, flight 2248, Roger, you got your time correct? You said you're ready for push, you said, sir. 2448, did you say you were ready for push?
Why don't I hear the other pilots? This is so weird.
No, so runway 19.
Settings, audio.
So that's no ring, sorry, I was close again, sir.
Test.
Boeing 936 cleared to Fort Lauderdale, Kaylee 7 departure, direct transition response. Flying by the said departure this frequency, school 2145.
What did he tell me? Let's put on the parking brake real fast while we're waiting on all this. I never put in my squawk. So we're going to go there and put in, he said 7054.
Read back, correct, expect 20, contact reef taxi.
70.
American 442, climb maintain flight level 350.
Set.
350,
Okay, I heard that pilot. I hear that pilot. What the hell?
Golf Bravo, Echo Delta Foxtrot, Washington Center.
All right, let's try this again. Now that I think I didn't change anything.
You can squawk
but now I can hear the other
3774.
pilots, and so that's what I wanted. I don't want to be stepping on guys.
3774, Golf Bravo,
Washington Center, Air Force 617, holding at Martinsville, runway 13, ready for departure.
Okay, so the other aircraft form that I stepped on, Sagan?
Air Force 617?
Air Force 617, go ahead.
All right, Washington Center, Air Force 617, holding at Martinsville, runway 13, ready for departure.
Okay, Air Force 617, release to departure, clearance forward, FL Alpha 2300, Zulu time now 2450.5, FN off by 2300 Zulu. Report your intentions to Washington Center on 133.72, no later than 2305 Zulu. Switch to advisory frequency approved, and you can call me everyone.
Okay, clear for departure. We'll call you when airborne, but take off on 122.8. Thank you very much. Air Force 617. I don't know if I got most of that right or not. He just said a lot of letters and numbers in there. I didn't know what they were. But he didn't tell me I was wrong, so we're just going to go for that, baby. All right, don't strike that tree. Don't strike that tree. Don't strike that tree.
Air Canada 82, pushing through ramp, you're on discretion, call for taxi.
All right, let's get lined up with as much runway as we can, because I don't know if this bad boy's going to make it. I might even do a little cheat and say Shift P in a moment to push me back a little bit. Ooh, we got a crosswind now. Okay.
25, 24, 48, push on 2 kilos, approved, call for taxi.
I think we're going to be okay.
Number 112 Whiskey, wind at Raleigh.
All right, are you ready?
0 8
Give me good luck in the chat.
Runway,
good luck in the chat.
Land.
Long runway in the chat. Let's just pretend that we are going to be okay. Max thrust. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what I've been looking for. What is that button? Okay, EPR. Got it. And our heading is currently... Right, 125, 125, that's perfect. Excellent. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We're not perfectly lined up, but we're about to be.
No flap on file for
15 flaps, and clear for takeoff. Spool them up, spool them up, spool them up. Hold the brakes, hold the brakes. Give it the beans! All right, everybody in the chat. Let's say it's a longer runway than it is. And let's just hope this big bastard can get off the ground. Look at this! That runway's and the OR is really, really close.
Maintain 5,000,
right,
expect
I need to see my heading
level
bugs.
38010, it's off departure, departure, this frequency school
80,
2161.
90, 100, it's starting to feel light. I think we're gonna make it, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Oh, yes, perfection. All right, positive rate gear coming up. We'll retract first notch of flaps and slats. Trim back a little bit. Relax the yoke a little bit. All right, we're already taking off in an easterly direction, right? So southeasterly. So we're already generally on course. Flight director's staying to hold steady here. And let's see, let's look at legs down here and see if we've got any altitude restrictions we need to worry about. Nothing listed. So I'm not on a departure. So I'm just going to climb up to 10. I didn't hear him give me a specific altitude. Boy, this thing is not playing around. Come back on the throttle just a little bit. Flying it manually completely at the moment. Woo, baby.
Delta 22.
Look at that monster. Look at that monster. Oh, you just get a chubby looking at it.
Taxi via Kilo Julia, cross
cool.
runway 15
Very cool.
Kilo.
Love military planes. Let's nose down a little bit, get on the flight director. Oh, is that reticle the flight director ideal? Is that what that is? Or is that my direction of travel? I think that's my direction of travel. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. But we're climbing. Climbing nicely.
Air Force 617, you back on frequency?
Air Force 617, passing 7,000.
Air Force 617, ident.
Ident, Air Force 617.
Air Force 617, radar contact, 26 miles west of the Danville VOR, time maintain flight level 360.
360, Air Force 617. Thank you very much. All
and
right.
he's subject to feeds.
Clear direct feeds. Thank you. 617. Also, hoorah, Air Force. All right. So we are on our way up, baby. Let's go ahead and put this back one notch.
$24 runway 19 taxi via Juliet, cross runway
We'll
15
keep manually flying it for just a moment here. Or should we? I don't know. What we want to do is put on LNAV mode and...
Air Canada 82, runway 19
right?
taxi via Juliet, cross runway 15 Juliet, give
look at
way
that bank.
to the
She's a big boy, but she can
737-800
turn.
that's going to be taxing on Juliet.
She can handle the turns. Is that going the right way, actually? Let's look at the map. Where the hell am I? Oh, going the wrong way. Okay, that explains it.
Delta 3446, runway 15 right taxi via Tango and Papa.
So let's do a big ass turnaround here. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're past 10,000. Let's turn off some lights.
2384 request descent.
American 2034, just want to maintain
Landing lights off, wing
16,000,
lights, position lights,
the
anti-collision lights all still enabled.
altimeter
No doors open, nothing crazy happening. Looking good.
Actually, stand by.
Fuel low. Still says fuel low. 28 plus 28, that's down near 60. 16 plus 16 is 32. 60 plus 32 is 92. My block fuel is 87, so I'm 5,000 to the good. I'm going to choose to ignore that warning for a little while here. Completely and totally to my own detriment, most likely, but I'm going to ignore it entirely.
Delta 1548, ready for dispatch.
Let's give us a little bit of flood.
Okay, that was 2 aircraft
What?
at once. Could you
Just
just one at a time, please? Who's requesting push?
Does that say overspeed? Let's pull back on all four.
Delta 1548.
Delta 1548, push
How
on
do
to
we dial in
Foxtrot,
some vertical speed
taxi.
here?
Push on for Foxtrot, my discretion. We'll let you know when we're ready for taxi 1548.
Climb
Anyone else
at
ready for taxi?
3,000. And where's the vertical speed button? Is there a vertical
Was
speed
that starting
button?
1755, ready for taxi?
Oh, that's approach path. That's not what I want.
Frontified 1735, sorry, touring 1735, runway 20 taxi via Alpha Charlie. Actually, make it runway 20 taxi via Alpha.
Now,
And who else do we have for taxi, sir?
how do I get
25, 24, 48,
vertical
runway
speed?
19
Yeah.
taxi via Juliet, cross runway 15 Juliet.
See if that does the trick.
Delta 2205, wind 17010, runway 19 clear for takeoff. Delta 24, runway 19 left, wait.
Okay, that's still. Oh, hang on. Remove flaps.
Rouge 6079 with you, 330.
I still had a
6079,
quarter
Watch
flaps.
Center, good evening.
Still showing overspeed, huh? For the 370?
And for the 11, yep, that is the bridge requested.
Aviate, navigate, etc.,
And for the
etc.
11, Roger.
936 Richmond, taxi 20.
Air Force 617, contact Atlanta 13297, good day.
13927. Good day, Air Force 617. 13927.
Okay, the other aircraft at Richmond,
Oh, what did I
taxi, what's again, sir?
Wings 936.
Wings 936, runway 20 taxi via Alpha.
13975. I think he misspoke there.
November 112 Whiskey, welcome to Raleigh. You can taxi Alpha to the ramp.
975. Am I really already in Atlanta Center? I can just get my friggin' speeds figured out. Alright, flaps are retracted, speed brake is retracted.
At 1809, Jacksonville Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change.
I'm gonna look at the SimAware map real fast here and make sure that I... Am I really? Oh yeah, I am. It's in Atlanta Center.
And Atlanta Center American 2360 is climbing through 3.248.
United 1046, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, 1046.
Yeah,
2498, Atlanta Center, hello.
Let me get a little better on track, and then I'll call in.
Up to 50390.
Okay, I'm going to turn on heading hold, but let's figure it out.
Atlanta Center American 2360 is climbing to 3.5 for 8.
American 2360, Atlanta Center, radar contact. Clear direct Bobsy, Columbia maintain for level 240.
Clear direct Bobsy up to 240 for American 2360.
Set a 607, resume normal speed. Set a 607, resume normal speed.
Where am I heading? There's my heading bug. Okay. Define it. It's way down here. What's my distance to leads?
1011 and a 17, prediction. Just advise, short.
Feeds, not leads.
1011, just advise, holding short at 117. United 1046, Indianapolis Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency 10 approved. You have a good day.
Over to advisory 22.8, we'll see it.
Bye. Skywest 435, Indianapolis Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency 10 approved. Bye-bye.
Switching advisory. Yeah, sorry about the late call, but switching advisory, Skywest 435, thank you.
Buddy.
Turn this little boy, big boy.
Take this 1914 on the 18 left taxi.
I'm only at 15. Let's.
Taxi 18 left to Charlie, taxi 914.
Set a 904, descended file, Wisconsin maintain for level 240. A 904, just your discretion down to 240.
Yeah, that's good.
American 2126 is 18 left.
Yeah, 18 left,
American 1609 is 18 center.
18 center,
710 will be at 10,000 up to 14,000.
So 710 Atlanta Center, Columbia maintain level 390.
390.
So 2266 Indianapolis Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency 10 approved. You have a good day.
Turn it a little bit more. 3 degrees maybe.
So 2266 is Indianapolis Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency 10 approved. Therefore, to Victor, cross course, Adam maintain 1000, the Atlanta altimeter 3009er.
Alright, cross course at 11,000.
Having fun. Having fun learning new airplanes. I love learning new airplanes.
Ready to go.
Let's give it a little bit more left to here on
1914
vectors.
flyer on the heading, and then 18 left, so they go.
I'm heading close to go. 18 left, taxi 914.
Waiting for my hole here.
So 710 Columbia maintain level 330.
330.
Atlanta Center, Air Force 617, passing 2004340 with you, inbound feeds.
That is 2266, give it a day. And the last aircraft calling on entrance again.
Yeah, sorry, Atlanta Center, Air Force 617 with you, passing 2004340 inbound feeds.
Air Force 617, Atlanta Center, hello. Day 411, correction, Indianapolis Center is offline, radar service no native frequency center approved, give it a day. So the 1971 Atlanta Center, hello, descend via the Jedi 3 Ravel, the Atlanta altimeter 300 center. Pilot 1011, fly run landing, running 17, clip big on.
I don't think he has any directions for me at the moment, so I'm just going to do my left turn at feeds. Which is...
Giant 508 Heavy, Atlanta Center, Columbia, maintain level 370.
Alright, let's do a hard left here. Let's see if we... Let's try to put it on nav and see what happens.
American 426 is at our contact lost.
Passing 22,000. Oh, look at it! Look at it!
United 1390, or correction, United 1339 Atlanta Center, hello.
Oh man, what a machine. What a machine.
Texas 914, 4 for 8,000.
X1914 is what our contact. Is that a 904 is what our contact like law?
Put that bad boy on
Texas
Discord.
1914, turn left heading 0 and 990.
Alright, left turn 090, Texas 914.
All right, so let's make sure we get nice and happily on course here. And then once we get there,
144 Atlanta Center, Columbia, maintain
might have to
level
wait until
290.
after Alien before we. Actually, this has a lot more waypoints in it than what I'm seeing there. Lit.
So 2376.
I guess they're all along the same thing. But I'm going to go ahead and add Y-cut in. That's Y-I-C-U-T, right? Y-I-C-U-T.
So 2376, right? Oh, there you are. Hello. Flight 1011 to our contact. Columbia, maintain level 4 on
Alien. No, hang on. Alien first. Oh yeah, Y-cut, then Alien, then the...
Good afternoon. This is Trooper 21 at Greenville downtown, looking for an IFR clearance in Naples.
Trooper 21 at Atlanta Center. Hello.
Echo, November.
Thank you.
After Alien, before Lit. Why didn't that happen?
Delta 505 Atlanta Center, Columbia, maintain level 390.
There it is. No. Hang on. Let's get rid of clear
Aircraft components, another static.
that alien.
Pilot 1011, clear
Delete
stop.
that alien. I don't want that alien.
Direct stop. Pilot 1011.
Must lose alien.
American 1609, it's going to maintain 4000.
Must lose this alien. I guess what I'll do is take the lit and put it in.
Back to 7019, you need an on altitude like level 33, it's for 35.
So, should be Maxine, and then Me Too, METWO. What are you doing, airplane? Are you doing things that are correct?
Netted 144, cross
Yeah,
tripper,
looks
out of
like
maintain 13,000, the Atlanta altimeter 3009 or more than 1 hour old.
What's up, Denizen? I'm using nerdy sim racing names. What's going on, brother? How is you?
330.
You should fly huge military aircraft with me. This is it's Alex, right? Alex is
Got a C17 Globemaster static. Cactus
Dennis, and I always
1914,
forget
Lima maintain
people's
level 230,
gamer
resume level
tags.
speed.
Level speed, level 230, Cactus 1914.
Cactus 1914, correct kill.
Correct kill, Cactus
Vaccine,
1914.
me too. And then Bazoo,
American 2126, center maintain 4000.
BA,
So maintain 4,000, 2126.
FedEx 143 with you.
You'd be lucky to have me as your captain.
Restricted 145.
FedEx 143, Atlanta
Hang
Center.
on, what happened there?
FedEx
Vaccine,
143, Columbia maintain 15,000.
15,000. FedEx 143.
alien,
So the
vaccine.
710, what's your indicated speed?
320
Oh, hang on.
Delta 77.
What the hell's
So the
Bazoo doing
710,
there?
Roger, maintain 320 knots or
speeds.
greater, transition to Mach 0.80 or greater.
320 or greater Delta 77.
Passing 310.
9508, what's your indicated?
750 have you used
Back a little.
320.
950, heavy, Roger, maintain 320, correction, maintain 310 knots.
Looking solid though, looking good.
310. Contact 508.
So 505, maintain 29 knots.
Alright, Y-cut, alien, Maxine, me too, lit.
Like 143, Columbia, maintain level 350,
Then we'll
maintain
figure out our-
280 knots in the line.
Arrival and approach in a bit.
Okay, climb maintain 350, maintain 280 knots.
By the center over from FedEx 441
Alright, my
at
speed is
14,000 feet.
285 indicated, 284 indicated.
Like 441 Atlanta Center, Columbia, maintain level 350, maintain 270 knots in the line.
270 knots in the climb left right, level 350 for FedEx 441.
I'm guessing that's cruise, right? MCT would be cruise.
So 2376 is our correct law.
Yeah, green's now. It doesn't.
2950,
Didn't look all
transition
that
of Mach
red.
point, correction, transition of Mach 0.79er.
What am I indicating? 0.8?
Transition at 0.79.
That's it's a cruising airplane, man. This is just as fast as a 737. So I ain't mad at the speed.
So 505 in the transition, maintain Mach 0.79er.
I ain't mad at the speed. The question is, can she do it with the door open? Airdrop!
So that's 143 in the transition, maintain Mach 0.79er.
What's that button? There's a button here somewhere. There it is. Oh, baby! High speed airdrop.
So 209 Atlanta Center, hello, Columbia, maintain level 370.
Close it back up.
So 209 for now, maintain
God, what a
280
cool
knots in the
thing.
line.
Open the door up at 0.8 of Mach and 34,000 feet. We be balling in the military, baby.
So 5318 is on the west.
All right. 0.84 of Mach. Maybe we can give it a little more beans. Can we do 0.9?
FedEx 441 in the transition, maintain Mach 0.77.
Can we do
FedEx
Mach
441 is
1?
Mach 0.77 in the transition.
Let's see if we can get to 0.9. If so, this might have just become my favorite new airplane. If I can fly a heavy at Mach, Daddy gets happy. Daddy
9508
gets
for traffic, maintain
happy.
330.
Copy on 330, Jack.
All right, don't have any weird lights.
505 for
What's
traffic,
that over
maintain level
there?
330.
Disable.
FedEx 143 for traffic, maintain level 330.
19330 for FedEx 143.
FedEx 441 for traffic, maintain level 330.
No funky lights.
330 for FedEx
Generators are
441.
all good.
Level 209 for traffic, maintain level 330. Level 209, maintain 30. Go. You know, 1339 for kind of like law. Radar kind of like law.
Lots of ADA stuff happening.
Hector 1914, kind of Washington Center 133.7, okay?
Hector 372, okay. I'm here.
All right, we are well on our way. Should be starting a left turn here. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Left
Left turn.
Indianapolis Center is outbound, motor service terminated, frequency been approved.
Otherwise, we are rolling along at 0.88 of Mach.
Heavy. Or 4, Phoenix, they're kind of
We're going to go for 0.9 here. And if we get 0.9, we're going to go for 0.95. And if we get 9.5, guess what we're going to go? It's going to be like Maverick, right? It's like, just a little bit more. I can do it. Talk to me, Goose.
Take a 70 under, club on maintain, follow 350. Indianapolis Center is offline. Reverse service terminated.
Talk to me, Goose.
350. See ya.
See ya.
Okay, so the 24 day, I needed an even altitude, call on maintain, follow 380. 380 for level up flight,
265. 265, perfect.
United 538, Atlanta Center, hello, Papa maintain, level 370.
We're going to be on this heading for quite some time. Ooh, do I have sunshades? I don't think I do.
Atlanta Center, you need Spirit 21.
Yeah, I got a HUD, but no sunshades.
We like 2, that's probably like.
No
I
worries.
got wipers. I doubt
538 in the transition, we're catching in 538.
0.9, baby.
Maintain 30.
Can we do 9.5?
In transition,
Can we get 9.5? I know we're above the line. I don't care. I want to see if we get 9.5. Oh my god, this thing's a freaking... It's like a race plane. I had no idea these things were this fast. Look at that. It's like flying a building at Mach speed. Oh, I love it. I love it.
On the downwind.
2126, I'm up at 210.
Fuel low is the only indicator that I still got up here. I disagree with it, but if I end up running any problems, I will. Let's see here. Is there some sort of crossfeed on this?
2498. Wait. So 24, or 1432 on the third column, maintain level 390.
Maybe if I turn on the transfer pumps, it still shows fuel low.
Level 390.
I don't think the crossfeed's enabled, so maybe the light is just not indicating reality. So, because it's a work in progress aircraft, and all that, I will leave myself the right to cheat if I start running out of gas.
But I
think everything's
and let me know what it is.
I think everything's okay.
That's where it's for John 508 is going to be Mach
I like that.
Mach correction, John 508 rather, just maintain Mach 0.81 or greater.
81 or greater for John 508.
So 505,
indicating 0.93.
21 for 505 heavy.
So 505, call maintain level 390.
390 for 505 heavy.
Boy, that's fast. The only other time I've flown this fast in Microsoft Flight Sim is in the F-15. This bad boy is cruising. It's like a building. And it is nearly Mach speed.
Flight level 350 and Mach 0.79 for FedEx 441.
So these are not maintaining, protecting those two gen items and maintain Mach 0.79.
Things to go this fast. I did not.
And maintain Mach 0.79 in transition.
What sort of showcase cameras have been built out for this thing?
Atlanta Center, good evening. FedEx 120 Heavy, we're hanging out at 140,2509. FedEx 120 Atlanta Center, hello. One maintain public light 0. 20 FedEx 120. FedEx 120, just maintain 250 knots now, I'll get you back in a minute. Roger, we'll hang out at 250 and you'll get me sorted out later, FedEx 120. Yeah, 538 and transition maintain Mach 0.78.
Can always make my own, I guess.
What a
beast.
And 560, no, that's North 1 maintain level 340.
Level 340, thanks for that shot.
Yeah, the 144 kind of...
Barely hear the engine, I mean, not barely, but... If we get actually all the way to a Mach here, which I'm going to try to do, I'm going to give it up. Oh, 9.5 is the most you can give me. Okay. Womp womp. Just short of Mach speed. Tell you what, we'll cruise at 90. No, it seems happy to stay there.
Atlanta Center, flex 1664, 430.
Okay.
1664, Atlanta Center, hello.
Interesting, it won't let me come down on it.
FedEx 120, maintain Mach, progression maintain 3.
What's up, Forge?
192809.
Welcome, brother. I'm learning how to fly the C17 and having a blast with it. What you up to?
280 in the climb and up to 220, FedEx 120.
Turn on.
Market 2126.
Overhead panel.
Market 2126, visual approach and white left, right 18 left.
Clear the visual,
I think I need to go back here to turn on.
American 2360, cross Aussie, Adam maintain 13000 at 250, fuel on Twitter 3009er, more than 1 hour old.
Alright, we'll cross Aussie 1 to 12,000, and we couldn't catch the altimeter, and we'll left after that for American 2360.
American 2360, Atlanta altimeter 3009.
For the light switch that controls the FMS, right?
American 2360, the Atlanta altimeter 3009.
Where are you at, floodlight?
Gotcha, we got the altimeter 3009 for American 2360.
Looking for you, kid.
1971 connect bridge 133.47.
Not floodlight, excuse me.
347,
Panel lights.
1962, Atlanta Center, come maintain level 350.
I'm maintaining flight level 350 from 1960.
That's the wipers.
FedEx 120, come maintain level 240. 240,
Overhead
FedEx
panel
120.
lights. Got those.
And for 2360, what Roma can we expect for Atlanta?
American 2360, that's going to be with the approach controller.
Got it.
The 1971 connect bridge 133.47.
Ooh, formation lights, neat.
Atlanta Center, 628,
Won't be able to see them very well. Oh yeah, they work. Haha, the formation lights work.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm maintaining flight level 350, that's 28.
I still haven't figured out where the light knob is for this guy. Interesting, I can't.
Super 21, I have a current advisor to copy.
Ready,
Turn
copy. Super
off
21.
auto throttle back
Super
on.
21, clear the destination airport as filed, maintain 6,000. Expect level 430, 1 minute after departure. Departure is this frequency, squawk 7164, read back squawk.
Why can't I?
7164.
Super 21, read back is correct, just advise number 1 holding short of the runway.
Copy.
Number 5319, clear to the Atlanta airport as filed. Correction, number 5319, clear to the Atlanta airport. Clear the Chattanooga 8 departure. Radar vector is Lemke, then is filed. Maintain 8,000, expect 16,000.
We'll go 0.93. I feel like I'm working the motors a little too hard.
About 5367.
Turn on the auto brake for landing because I don't know how long this runway is we're heading up to. What's going on in the chat? You guys flown this beautiful beast yet? It's pretty dope. Pretty awesome, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Well, like 1011 to set maintain level 350.
Where's the light?
Flight Donovan, confirm it's descent level 350.
Firm.
Where's the
okay,
light?
down to 350 for Twilight 1011.
Where's the... Oh, panel. Hang on, that might be it.
Unit 329 to set maintain level 330.
330, unit 329.
Atlanta Center, Air Canada 1959, heavy climbing through 10,600.
Yeah, okay, that's
FedEx
on.
120, climb maintain level 350, and the transition maintain.
That's what I was looking for. That tiny little knob right there.
350 and Mach 0.77 in the transition.
And
FedEx 120, thanks.
Okay, cool.
Again,
So as the sun goes down, I might need those. I don't know. But it feels better to have them on now. What do we see outside? Anything? What up, world? Making short work of this flight. Gonna have to start thinking about our arrival and approach in a little bit here. First, I want to just jump over to SimAware and look at the flight path. Heyo. Okay. All right. Now that we're up for the stream, let me explain to you what it is we're doing in this series. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm a week behind because I had to travel internationally for work. I was overseas for a little over a week, and while I was there, the Martinsville race happened, and so what you're about to see is a little off of reality, but I'll get back onto reality this week. So here's what we're doing. I'm going to switch over to OBS here and turn on desktop mode so that you can see a nerdy ass spreadsheet. Okay, what's this nerdy ass spreadsheet say? I'm a big fan of sim racing, I'm a big fan of flight simming, and I'm a big fan of real world NASCAR. The team that I follow closest that I'm a fanboy of in NASCAR is Roush Fenway Keselowski, mainly because I've always followed Brad Keselowski and always enjoyed him, and he went and took a bunch of ownership, and the team's been doing a good job of turning it around from their very sad performance as Roush. So they've been making massive improvements over the last couple of years in the current car era, and I've been following that closely, and I, in the meantime, got into flight simming, and I thought, I'm going to merge these two things together, and I'm going to do flight ops as though I was the chartered air service for the race team. But I thought, all right, they can't just always have the sweet freaking private jet if they suck. So it's progressive. So if they do really well, they get to fly in the 737 big business jet. That's awesome. Everybody would want that. It's like the nicest private jet you could fly. If they do really, really badly, then we're struggling across the country in the Seneca. What we've done a lot of, because it was a rough start to the season, we did a lot of DC3. And I'll tell you, this one here, Atlanta to Vegas in the DC3, it was 11 hours over 2 days. It was hard to not cheat on that one. And so you can see here that we picked it up. Average finish went from the 20s to top 5s and top 10s. And so we spent a good deal of time in the CJ4 Citation and the Vision Jet. Now, Martinsville, they finished 19.5, which should have put us back in the Citation. But I feel like I've been flying that a lot lately, and I randomly saw a YouTube video while I was on my trip. I was on the plane on my way back. I was just leaving Istanbul, I think, and I was on the way back, and I saw a video about, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like amazing freeware for Microsoft Flight Simulator or whatever. And a guy was showing me the C17. Now, I am a military guy. I was a crew chief on F-15s. I know my way around military jets and all that stuff. But I'm not a heavies guy, right? I worked on fighters. So I've always been fascinated by these big boys. And I thought, well, I'm going to go check it out. And I had so much fun checking it out that I thought, I'm going to cheat this week and just have fun with it. I mean, they did okay. They were going to be in a fast jet anyway. So I figured, let's load the cars up into the cargo bay of this thing, because if you don't know what this thing is, it is a massive cargo hauler. The C17 Globemaster images, to give you an idea here, let's see if we can find a cargo. Like, I mean, look at this thing. It hauls APCs and tanks and all kinds of stuff, right? This is one of the machines that you use to get big, heavy things from one side of the world to another to go do some more fighting. And I thought, how much fun would it be to fly from Martinsville to Texas instead of in the thingamadoohickey, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry. I use the cheat color here. Instead of flying in the CJ4, let's just goof off and fly the Globemaster and learn a new airplane while we're at it. It'll be fun. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm flying the C17 and having a blast with it because I had no idea how freaking fast this airplane is. Number one, it climbs like a bat out of hell. It flies kind of nice. It's not as good a model as the PMDG 737 stuff, of course, but that's an $80 plane. This cost exactly no dollars, and it's a community mod, right? It's just a bunch of enthusiasts making a really cool piece of kit here for me to play with for absolutely free. So I forget the name. I'll link it in the description when I'm done here, but I forget. Actually, no, I can look it up right now. We're live streaming. Why not? Oh, did my, this thing crashes all the damn time. The overlay, I'm impressed by it and not impressed by it. KMTV, KAFW, and call sign of AIO 617. Okay, I should fix that. There we go. I don't know why that crashes sometimes, but it just does. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was going to look up. I was going to look something up. I can't remember what I was going to look up.
32 to send via the Hobbit to arrival. The Atlanta altimeter is 3009er.
Remind me what I was about to look up when I got distracted. I don't know what it was. In the meantime, it's probably time for us to start thinking about
1472 connect Jacksonville Center 135 Center 2
approach and arrival and approach into KFW. So we're going to be coming in. We're going to do like a 45 here and then be coming in.
United 538, maintain Mach.
So it already wants me to use the C17
1.79
that makes sense.
There are 4
automatic.
1501.
Now we're going to look at our approaches. Oh, but we want to first look at our runways. What runways?
107 Hotel Sierra Atlanta. The 4617, you're coming at level 36, or you can just maintain at level 34?
I'm happy to go to 36 if it's available. 617.
The 4617, climb and maintain level 360.
Climb maintains 360. Thank you, Air Force 617. Alright, let's go ahead.
Airspeed Bird 21 at the downtown, red taxi.
Viewer 21 just advised, number 1 short of the runway.
360. Okay, back to
okay, number 1 short of the runway.
So we want to go to AW.
C17 14,000. Next 317 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain level 350.
I got distracted there. Now I don't know what I'm doing.
628 maintain level 340.
Airports.
Maintain level 340. Double 628.
Runways. That's what I was doing. We'll go. The
FedEx 143 cross Bijack at a maintain level 330.
Preferable.
Cross Bijack at 330, FedEx 143.
Alright, so for 116 right, they have ILS for 16 right. Let's see here.
FedEx 143 maintain Mach 0.78.
0.78 or FedEx 143.
Okay, good. ILS 16
American
right.
215 Atlanta Center, Columbia, maintain level 370.
I guess transition UKW.
One of 814 cross Chipper at a maintain 3000. The Atlanta altimeter 3009er.
Cross Chipper at 3000 at 160.
Atlanta Center, American 2871 330. American 2871 Atlanta Center, hello, descend and maintain level 240.
Oh, which one do I want? They both use transition.
Airport 617, connect Washington, or connect Memphis Center, 132.55.
Memphis Center, 132.55. Thanks for the ATC. See ya.
What?
132.55.
7 Hotel to Sierra, descend upon Saskatchewan, maintain level 240.
72.
Memphis Center, Air Force 617, with you, inbound me too at flight level 360.
I
got the right frequency here. I don't like that I'm the first.
Air Force 617 Heavy, Memphis Center, good afternoon, welcome.
Thank you, sir. 617.
Memphis Center, FedEx 82, around the ramp over here at the terminal, FedEx.
All right, so
and we're ready to taxi off.
Looking at the runway, we can either come in final. How long is the final?
FedEx 82 information, Bravo's current at Memphis, altimeter 2983, runway 18 center, taxi via Bravo, you're on Victor there, taxi via Victor Bravo, cross runway 27.
I'm going to give myself more time. I'm going to choose UKW. That might be changed. It's going to add a little flight time.
Roger, 82, okay. We're clear at taxi 18 center.
The speed that we're going.
Via Bravo.
Yeah, we do have Bravo. We've got a long way to go down. Hey!
Roger.
Given that we're going so fast, we've got a big descent ahead of us and we're flying pretty high. I want to give myself a little extra time to get down to that UKW, which looks like it's 4,000. We'll go ahead and plug in. Let's look at that real fast, actually. That's something I had seen nav radio. So it's all VORs. Course. ADF. Is there an ADF number here? Some of this stuff I still don't really know how it works. The localizer was 110.15. I don't see... Well, ILS. Is that where that goes? Oh, hang on. Let's first pop in our departure, or arrival. So it was the C17, and I've chosen 16 left, right? ILS 16 left. Transition UKW, that's all the stuff that I chose. So, yes. Execute. Alright, I think that's set. Now, does that mean that this nav radio sets itself? Oh, look at that! 110.2. Well, that says 110.15. Huh. Does it round up? 110.15. Yeah. Let's check what nav 1 shows. 110.15. Put that in. Let's go double check that that went in up here. Nav 110.15. Got it. Still on GPS mode though. That's good. Our final course there is going to be 166, but right now we are. What does it show my indicated? Hey, why did we slow down? 0.93. Why are we only going 0.86? It's slow. 0.1. What was I looking for? My current heading. What does it show my current heading on here? Ground speed is hella fast. Let's change this over to the compass rose. 264. Okay. Let's do that. Now let's do this and that. There we go. I think that makes more sense. So, nice. Okay, so what we want our course to be, which I think was down there, course, what we want our course to be is 166. And we will remember to set that as our heading as well when it's time. Right now, let's leave our heading at 263. Yeah, that all feels pretty good. It all feels pretty good. We be cruising now. Oh, I know why I lost a little bit of speed. I lost speed because I was climbing. Lost a little bit when I went to 360. Cruising right along. Yes. You guys, I gotta make a phone call just real fast. What up? I'm back. Of course, I tried to call my wife, and of course, she failed to answer. That's how she rolls. Has that plane been way too loud, by the way, in the audio mixing? Just holler if so. Big dirty beast. Big dirty beast. What do you say we take another look at that cargo door opening? Go into airdrop mode. Are you ready? Boom. And now just imagine if this were real flight ops, I'd have 2 race cars right there, you know, parked right there. So this is like, at 36,000 feet, this would be like halo jumping, right? I don't know what the altitude is where it's officially a halo jump, high altitude, low oxygen jump, but this is high, baby. Look at the detail for a free add-on. Look at the detail of this thing. I've flown on C17s before. I didn't work on them, but I've flown on them. And this looks incredible. All the jump seats, you can see all the jump seats collapsed in there. You know, avionics and all kinds of tie-down spots and all kinds of cool stuff. Got a Globemaster chair there. And then inside the airplane, I'll go ahead and close the door. Actually, hold on. I want to open it up one more time. I want to see what this looks like at night. Oh, the red lights. Nice. I was hoping so. Got them red lights, baby. Okay, we'll close it back up again. So cool. So cool. So cool.
Air Force 617, reset your transponder, squawk 5704.
Transponder to 5704, Air Force 617. 5704. So I'm doing that with my, what is it, the Logitech? I think it's Logitech, little radio panel over here. Makes it a lot easier. That thing in general makes VATSIM much more enjoyable. If you do VATSIM flying, I recommend it. Fiddling around with the knobs inside the planes can be kind of a pain in the butt, a little bit annoying. That's actually quite a bit cooler. I'm going to go up and look at my light options here. So we got anti-collisions on, we got navs on. Okay, alright. That white light wasn't blinking a minute ago. So I think that's an additive button. Yeah, so I can either just do lower. Or I can do lower and upper. I don't actually see that light. Oh, that's the tail. Okay. So lower is underbody, fuselage is tail, and then there we go. Okay, neat. All right, now we learned that. We've got those on. Can I open the area refueling door?
United 1576 ident.
I don't think so. I don't know exactly where to look, but the rest of the controls are all over here.
1576, your radar contact 42 southwest of Magnolia.
Still showing fuel low. I mean, I've got 20, 40, 50, 60,000 pounds left, and I am, you know, moving right along. Ah! Go away. Ah! Go away. Turn you back off, actually. Oh, what did I end up deciding? 16 left, right?
United 1576, use caution. I have a Southwest 1576 that is also on frequency.
Copy.
Render, render, render. Am I off course, though? Come on, baby. Close that. Reopen it. That resets it. Load. AFW, yes. Obviously, we're not going to do that action. We're going to go straight from lit to ADM, so take off, or we're going to skip ADM. Yes, that is correct. Look at our legs again. Lit. We're going to skip ADM.
Southwest 1576, you're now leaving the airspace to the west. Fort Worth Center is now offline. Radar is terminated. Frequency change is approved.
Now let's see if I'm off. I am off. Why am I off? LNAV. Banking? Okay, good. It's banking. Let's get back on course there, champ.
Southwest 1576.
I must have accidentally turned off LNAV at some point. Don't remember doing that. But it's a good thing that I had my heading set to something comparable, you know, because if I hadn't, who knows how far I would have drifted off if I left it there. Oh, that's why. Okay, we have the wrong transition. Let's change this. Okay. Where's one that has the transition coming in from lit?
Delta 2388, you're leaving the airspace to the northwest. Kansas City Center's currently offline. Radar is terminated. Frequency change is approved.
Covered start time from Delta 2388.
Good night. Delta 1512, same for you. You're leaving the airspace to the northeast or northwest. Kansas City Center's presently offline. Radar is terminated. Frequency change to advisories is approved.
Every Unicode. See you.
See you. That's what I want to do. How do I choose that one? Boy, it would be nice to see what that says. Oh, it's sassy. Okay. Transition sassy. Add to route. That's what I want, baby. Alright, now is that available down here? Arrival, arrival. 16 left, sassy 7. 16 left. ILS 16 left, yes. Huh, the only transition it gives me is UKW. Weird. Oh, that makes sense. I just might have to vector after Sassy.
Air Force 617 Center.
Center, Air Force 617.
Yes, sir. Where are you? What's your current navigational fix?
Should be inbound ADM. Let me double check. I think I'm drifting off a little.
Yes, I'm showing you drifting north, of course. Clear direct to Little Rock when able.
Yeah, I'll get that fixed. Cleared Little Rock when able.
Other aircraft calling the center, you're blocked again.
Delta 184 Heavy Flight 1360.
Alright, let's fix that.
And Delta 184 Heavy Enough Center, welcome.
T. Okay, left turn beginning. Yeah, center, Roush 61, excuse me, Air Force 617. Apologies for that. I somehow ended up on heading mode, drifted off. Good catch.
Yeah, very well, sir. Let's proceed direct to Little Rock, flight plan read.
All right. So now I need to see if I'm all screwed up from there. Lit. And then from lit straight to Sassy, I guess. And then from Sassy to UKW. We'll pop in uniform kilo whiskey. Argue now and put it here. Argue, put it here. What is this? Lit Sassy. Oh, phone call. Hey, beautiful. Hey. I don't know. Didn't like me. Well, where are you at now? Where are you at now? What's down there that's keyed up? Chicken wings, huh? From where? Okay, sure. Alright, love you. See you in a little bit.
United 1576 here is area of weather 12 o'clock and 50 miles. It's about 40 miles wide. Mostly scattered, but the occasional moderate precipitation in there. Just advise me if you'll need to deviate. United 1576 Memphis.
What do the USRs mean, huh? I feel like a minute ago when I replaced one of those user ones with argue, That's what wiped out my flight plan, and I guess I don't know why.
Yeah, so there's area of weather at your 12 o'clock, 45 miles. It's about 40 miles in diameter. Mostly light precipitation. There's a couple of scattered pieces of moderate in there. Just advise if you'll need to deviate.
Roger, Will. Thank you very much for the heads up. United 57.
Yeah, everything feels right except for user here. I don't know. We might have to turn off nav mode during that, and after we do this left at UKW. Well, I think USR stands for user, right? I think that means that I programmed it in, but I don't see a way to remove it. Anyone out in the chat know how to remove a waypoint from this? Because
Delta 184, approved, report back.
I don't see it. I've tried to take argue and paste it over, which is the method that I know. I've tried. I don't want to push delete again because I did that a minute ago and it wiped out the flight plan and messed up all kinds of stuff. At least that's what I think did it. All right, I'm going to leave it as it is. I don't know what USR is, but I guess whatever this. Tell you what, let's go look at the approach chart. What does the approach chart have on it? 126, 129. Okay, all right. So we're going to be 272 to UKW, and then 129 for a while there, and then 164 at argue. Okay, this is fine. I just don't know what that USR thing is. Anyway, we feel okay. I feel good. Now, does this thing show top of descent anywhere? That's the next question, isn't it? I have no idea where my top of descent is. Do I have a map range button? I do, but it doesn't work. Okay, let's look at how long we're going to be in covered airspace here. I'm in Memphis Center now. DFW is currently uncontrolled. We'd just be cruising along at 0.8. Man, we were going faster than that a little while ago. When I put things on MCT, it kind of sluggished it on down. Also, I feel like it was a little faster at 34,000 than it is at 36. It's all good. I'm patient. 0.8's fast. It's a good deal faster than the No, it's about the same as the Citation, isn't it? So I'm not gaining it. Not saving any time with this bad boy. In fact, probably losing time because of the complexity of starting it up and also just learning stuff. But once she gets airborne, man, she flies. In fact, we're gonna jump up our throttle. So let's get our speed back up there. So I just set the throttle limiter here, is what I'm calling it. Standby to INT, which I don't know what that means, but what it does is it gives me a higher threshold of what it will allow my my throttle to be set at. So I should jump up to closer to 0.9 now of Mach. Something else I haven't seen in here is whether I'm flying into a headwind or not. So I'm looking for 309 angle of attack. 18. No, that's auto throttle. Of course, said 166, is that correct?
Air Force 617 Heavy, there is light, occasional moderate precipitation starting at your 12 o'clock, 35 miles, extends for about another 125 miles, pretty much over to the Little Rock area. There are some higher tops in there, advise me you'll need to deviate.
Yeah, copy precip up ahead. I'll let you know if I need to deviate. 617. Just go double check our anti-ice stuff is all on.
American 2171, Memphis Thunder, high down.
Looks like it. This is going to be raining at 36,000 feet.
American 2161, radar contact.
Yeah,
28 miles north.
Clouds here.
East of Cape Girardeau.
What up, Ghost Rider? You're doing a virtual air show?
And American 2161,
how's that work?
you are coming up on an area for the next, at your 12 o'clock for about the next 10 or 15 miles.
0.84 now. Yeah.
Scattered.
We're running them hard, baby, but
then you got a little bit of a
what's
gap
that line
here.
from Star Trek 6, right? Sir, she's got to fly apart. Fly her apart then. Sulu was a badass.
That's fine, sir. Then you got
feeling good, feeling good.
65 miles.
How's this bad boy for your virtual air show?
And then it picks up again to your about 60 or 70 south of Memphis. So all along your route, starting about 65 miles in front of you, is a scattered light. Some of it is moderate precipitation. Just advise me if you want to deviate or anything.
Neat.
For you. Is that weather system moving eastbound or westbound?
I'm showing it mostly.
You ought to do like a Twitch stream where you raid all kinds of other Twitch streamers and have them show off their airplanes. Something like that. I'm not on Twitch, but that'd be kind of neat, I suppose.
I'm actually showing your best routing might be just to go further to the southeast.
Hey, let's open the radome.
Most of that weather seems
let's
to
put
be
the tones and covers back on at 36,000 feet.
Side of Memphis,
what could
all
go
the way
wrong?
through the northwest side of Memphis. You'll have to go quite a bit out of the way to the west.
Anyway, cruising in the C17 here, the C17, the Globemaster. Got race cars on board on our way to Texas Motor Speedway. A couple days late for the race, but that's okay. I had real life things to do, couldn't get to this in time. That's life. And that's why I couldn't find those lights earlier. They're hard to see.
November 900 Bravo Charlie, you're not leaving my airspace to the northeast. Indianapolis is showing offline. Radar is terminated. Frequency change is approved.
You come through Bravo Charlie, we'll see you.
Cruising, cruising, cruising. Plug in my tablet. Low on battery. Alright, coming up on the Little Rock. Alright, so is there not a map mode on this thing that I can... There we go. Interesting, there's some maximums. It's good to have. So is there a map mode here that I can look at? I'd like to see a map mode and look at top of descent if I can. There's a lot of stuff that's in-op in here still because, you know, work in progress, community made, all that stuff, but feels super cool.
Down to the Tuscaloosa area.
Feel pretty privileged to be able to play this.
For you momentarily, stand by.
This is the exact same, right? Same functionality. The compass rose. So I guess there isn't a map in this.
Memphis Center, citation 172 Lima Golf on the ground, Nashville short of 20 center, ready to go.
Flight manual.
Citation 172 Lima Golf, wind 100 at 13. After departure, turn left, heading 170, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
170, 20 center, clear for takeoff, citation 2 Lima Golf.
Looking for avionics stuff.
American 2161, clear present position, direct to Muscle Shoals, Mike Sierra Lima, and I'll have further routing for you momentarily.
Alright, we're going to go clear direct Muscle Shoals this time, and we'll await your further instructions from American 2161. Thanks.
I'd love to see the map. I know when top of descent is coming. A lot of cool information in this though, huh? They're all checklists. Checklists are good. I don't mind checklists.
And Memphis Center, citation 2 Lima Golf, passing 800, left
Dare
170.
say I like a checklist. I especially like ignoring checklists. Muhaha. Okay.
Citation 2 Lima Golf, your radar contact climb and maintain
got a browser built in.
15,000.
MSFS. Oh,
okay,
that
up to
doesn't work.
15,000 2 Lima Golf.
Not going to use that. All right, then what we'll do is eyeball that Manajama. Coming up on Little Rock, I've got 232 miles to get to Sazy, and if we look at that overlay, when we get to Sazy, we're going to want to be
Delta 184, Memphis Center, ready? And Delta 184, there is areas of light precipitation starting at your 12 o'clock to 25 miles. Extends along your route of flight for the next, I think, about 175 miles. It does become moderate precipitation. Let me see how far down the road that is.
Begin my descent. I'm going to be at 10,000 it says.
I'm showing the moderate precip is about to at your 12 o'clock and 80 to 90
actually, I want to be
miles.
at 180.
Once again, just advise if you'll need to deviate.
No need for deviation. We can proceed on course. So you have NPS course for our
Gotcha.
Still be within
American 2161. After Muscle Shoals, you're cleared direct to Macomb to join the Trish 1 arrival. Maintain flight level 380.
Alright, direct Muscle Shoals, direct to Macomb, and then
I'll have, let's see, if I go down, I need to get down to 18,000, right? So what is that? 20,000, 18,000 worth of down. So at 2,000, that's 9 minutes. I'm currently going, indicating 297. So that's 60 minutes to get from Little Rock to Sazy. So if 30 minutes after I begin my descent,
Citation 172 Lima Golf, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Yep, 230.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. What happens if I click VNav real fast? Let's see if it does anything funky. No, all good for the moment. Can I see anything? Am I in these clouds?
United 1576, were you on top of the weather there a little while back, or were you did to go through it?
United, we were going through it, but we're not like deep in it. We're just on top of the surface.
Right, sure, but you were IMC, is that correct?
Say again?
You were IMC, you were not in visual conditions, correct?
Correct.
Instrument meteorological conditions. Yeah. Yeah, I can confirm some IMC there, baby. Tis that. Look at us, Mach 0.91.
And for American 2161, I'm showing you'll be out of the worst of it in about the next 30 miles or so.
Yeah, we were just looking at that on the launch of the weather on there. Thank you very much. Appreciate the help.
So this doesn't show my distance remaining to the next waypoint, and neither does this. I'm guessing that's just not yet configured. My battery's starting to get low on the old headset. I should run and grab a charging cable for charging. Is this the right kind of cable? Yeah, this is the right kind of cable. It's long enough to be comfortable.
It doesn't look like it'll be affecting us that bad. Looks like there'll be a little bit of
Yeah, so about 184, your company aircraft is at your 1 to 2 o'clock in about 45 miles. He's going to
that's barely long enough. I'm gonna have to get my red one. I'm gonna get my red one.
The weather for you is still at your 12 o'clock, and let me get on this right here. The better half of the weather is going to be at your 12 o'clock.
Is this thing yelling at me about?
Roger, and we're at current altitude.
Number 172 Lima Golf, climb and maintain flight level 450.
Up to 450, go ahead and go.
And Delta 184, stay again, please.
Is this thing banking error?
I'm sorry, it was a little muffly. Your current altitude, I don't have tops on the weather at your 12 o'clock.
Why am I losing speed?
There is company aircraft, like I said. He's at your 1 to 2 o'clock and 30 miles at flight level 380.
I think we're picking him up right now. What else you guys here?
Losing speed in these clouds.
Yeah, 1723.
Don't love that.
Empty center, good evening, Delta 55.
I think we're emerging from them though. Oh, the landing gear. How'd the landing gear go down?
Delta 5592, thank you for Charlie. Engine started and push back at your discretion.
That's what it was.
Expect runway 18 center, advise ready for taxi.
I must have accidentally tapped it with the mouse as I was standing up or something. Because the one on my throttle quadrant is fine. Alright, let's get back up to speed. Figure that out.
Traffic at your 1 o'clock, 5 miles.
Had me worried. Glad I can look outside.
Company 737.
Turns out the gear can extend at friggin' 0.89 of Mach.
American 2161 traffic at your 2 o'clock and 21 miles westbound, flight level 360. A heavy company 787.
Alright, we got one fish finder. Can't really see him right now. Actually, the tops are looking about 1,012 us right now.
The fish finder, that was hilarious.
Okay, on the way back upstairs.
Yeah, 1723, Simone.
Hopefully this one, it's a bit longer. Hopefully it's long enough. All right.
And what was the altitude for you guys, 1723?
Let's get back up on speeds here. What? Landing gear did it again. I wasn't doing it. Like, I didn't do it, did I?
Golf contact the Atlanta Center 132.907.
Okay.
2976 service to Lima Golf.
Gears up.
United 1723, climb and maintain flight level 360.
United Center, Southwest 3466, early check-in, flight level 320.
Why am I still losing speed here?
Southwest 3466, Memphis Center, ident.
Ident Southwest 3466.
Why am I losing speed, kids?
Southwest 3466, radar contact 50 miles east of Bowling Green.
I'm gonna stall if this thing keeps happening.
Air Force 617 Center.
Yeah, Center Air Force 617.
Yeah, just to make sure everything's okay. I'm showing you just about 400 feet low, but it looks like your ground speed's really dropped off. Are you good?
No, I don't think so. And this is, one of those freeware add-ons, and I don't know if I'm encountering a bug or what, but I'm trying to correct for that as we speak.
Roger, sure. Just advise.
I think I would like to go ahead and decrease altitude below the weather if I could. Maybe pick up some airspeed.
Can you give me an altitude that you'd like to go to?
What do we start with, 320?
Air Force 617 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 320. Advise if you need something different.
Descend 320, try to get airspeed. Thanks so much. Route 617.
And Delta 184, I am showing the heaviest part of the weather at your 12 o'clock and 20 miles.
Yeah, we're seeing it on our radar as well, Delta 184. We'll monitor for now, we'll stay at our current altitude. If we need to climb or deviate from it, we'll let you know.
Roger. Other aircraft calling the center, you were blocked, say again? That was American 2161, we accidentally hit the...
Why, oh, why?
No worries.
Have I lost all this speed? Got lots of fuel. We got 4 good engines. All this fuel.
American 2161, clear direct McComb.
Damn speed brake is deployed.
Clear direct McComb, American 2161, thanks. Yeah, deviation, appreciate it.
Hey, Center, Air Force 617, I think I found the issue. There seems to be an automatic speed brake feature in this thing that we just discovered.
Very well, sir. Just advise, if you want to do anything different, climb up or whatever. Just want to make sure you're doing okay, but very well.
Yeah, thanks for the check-in. I think we're okay now, 617.
Shouldn't be just deploying airborne.
Yeah, this is that community-made free Globemaster, the C17, and I don't know. I'm expecting imperfection, and maybe that was a bit of it.
Memphis Center, Delta 184 Heavy, for the sake of our to help our passengers and our company reviews, we might want to deviate a little bit to the right.
Delta 184 Heavy, Memphis Center. Deviations left and right, of course, approved. Direct Okmulgee. That's Oscar Kilo Mike. Direct Okmulgee when able, and just advise me when you are direct.
Deviation left to right of President will advise you when we're direct to Okmulgee, whatever it is, up to 184.
Oscar Kilo Mike, Okmulgee.
Oscar Kilo Mike, Okmulgee, up to 184.
All right, that was exciting.
Memphis Center, FedEx 701 Heavy on the ground at Memphis, spot 6 West with information Charlie looking to taxi at 18 Center.
And FedEx 701, if you'll just hold on for 1 second, we got a controller briefing in progress, and he's going to take you out. It'll be just about 30 seconds or a minute.
Roger.
All right, flaps are good, slats are good. No idea what was happening there. I swear, I didn't touch the throttle quadrant. And I don't think I was clicking down here doing stuff. I don't even know where the speed brake is, unless that's it. I don't think so. That's stab trim. That's not it. So no idea. What is that? Reversers?
FedEx 701, contact Memphis Tower now, 119.7 for taxi instructions.
119.7 for taxi, FedEx 701.
Delta 5592, if you're still up on frequency, contact Tower 119.7 when you're ready for taxi.
Roger,
I have no idea how all that happened. Landing gear deployed twice. Speed brake deployed. Whatever. We didn't die. We didn't crash. Much. We didn't hit the ground. It's a good thing that we're so high up, because boy oh boy, could have been a problem. Air Force proud. That's kind of a good shot right there. We're going in for a screenshot. Going in for a screenshot. Silhouette. Boink. Got it. Throw that in my Discord channel.
Delta 2654, radar contact 45 miles northeast of Cape Girardeau. And for Delta 2654, I am showing you going through an area of moderate precipitation. You'll come out of that here in about another 60 seconds or so. From there is some areas of light scattered precipitation from your 11 o'clock. It extends to your 12 o'clock for about the next 60 miles. Advise if you'll need to deviate.
Roger, we should be good. Delta 2654.
At the center, 141 Tango Whiskey, 12,500.
I'm in 141 Tango Whiskey, Memphis Center. The Chattanooga altimeter 3001, maintain VFR, and report any change in altitude.
3001, and report change in altitude, 141 Tango.
Alright, let's look at the ATC coverage real fast.
Quebec 750 Heavy, Memphis Center, good afternoon. I'll have lower for you in just a little bit.
I think I'm going to wait until I'm at about Hot Springs.
Southwest 3466, areas of light precipitation starting at your 12 o'clock and about 50 miles. It extends along your route flight for about the next 150 miles. Most of it's light for just a little bit, but in about 80 miles or 100 miles, you start getting into the areas of moderate to heavy precipitation. Advise if you'll need to deviate.
Is it possible if we can deviate direct litter Southwest 3466?
Southwest 3466 cleared, direct litter, and once again, you'll still be in the weather. Just advise if you need to deviate.
Alright, direct litter, and we'll advise if we need to deviate
See
any
if I can
further.
advise him.
Southwest 3466.
Memphis Center, Air Force 617.
Air Force 617, Memphis.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of weather advisory. I was IMC up at 36,000, and at 320 now it's nice and clear, sort of two layers that I'm in between. So I just wanted to advise you of that. Second thing was I wanted to get your clearance to descend around Hot Springs for my approach into Dallas.
Air Force 617, I am showing you clearing the areas of weather with pretty much just a little scattered precipitation between now and the next 125 miles. Should be mostly clear. That's as far as my radar will go. Maintain flight level 320 and just advise when you're ready for lower.
Will advise. Thank you, Air Force 617. All right. Collaborating. Trying to make the game better for everybody.
United 15,
okay. Yeah, no, it is pretty clear.
It's been a pleasure having you today. You're leaving my airspace to the north. Kansas City is offline. Radar is terminated.
Just cruising now.
Changes approved.
All right, so we fixed our problems. We're back up at Mach 0.84. That's good. That was scary with all that crap happening, bruh. $18,666, so that's 36 plus 12, 48,000 pounds of fuel, showing 50 here. Looking okay, nice and balanced. Should be way more than enough. So I don't know why this guy says fuel low over here. What these buttons do? Let's go find out. Bright, dim. Neat. APU fire. Ah! Okay. Because we want to be at SACI, we want to be at 18,000, right? Yeah, we do. That's what it means, right?
Memphis Center, Southwest 3466, question for you.
Southwest 3466, shoot.
You guys got an event going on or something? I see a lot of traffic coming up from Florida.
5-3.
Not that I'm aware of, but I'm not even looking to see what's coming, but no, I'm not aware of anything.
Yeah, it looks about 10 aircraft.
Memphis Center, FedEx 701, 4,100 for
10,000 at Stacey.
RNAV ribs.
FedEx 701, Memphis Center,
If I'm understanding this correctly, I need to be at 18,000.
FedEx 701 Heavy.
Here, right?
Maintain
So you read that.
16,000, FedEx 701 Heavy.
Memphis Center, Buffalo 184 Heavy, clear of the weather heading direct up to
Delta 184, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, lit's the transition, right? So, got 70 miles, basically, to get down. Sorry. Not gonna freak out, or not freak out, but overthink it. I mean, still a long way. It's about 200 miles before we're at Stacey here. So, not worried. Are we deviating down a little bit again? Look at that, Mach 0.94, baby. Flying! Ground speed of 479 miles an hour. We be moving in this heavy boy. Alright, passing Little Rock.
FedEx 701, there's light to, mostly light, occasional spot of moderate precip along your climb out there. It really exists along your route of flight, pretty much all the way up to the Pocket City or Turge area. Just let me know if you need deviations while you're climbing up.
Roger, will do, FedEx 701.
Let's see if she turns herself, because I think auto throttle went off again. We're going to go back into heading mode and turn the sky to the right a bit. Back on track.
Memphis Center, good evening. Delta 5592 with you, flight level 4,400.
I'm assuming that's just a bug.
Delta 55902 Memphis Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000.
ABEX 750 Heavy, descend via the Swift to arrival, landing south, Nashville, altimeter 29903. Nashville, altimeter 29903.
This should now be direct Sassy, right? Yeah. Put it back on LNAV and Sassy direct. Execute.
Delta 500 Memphis Center, good evening. FedEx 701, climb and maintain
numbers make perfect sense here, you know?
Climb maintain flight level 350, FedEx 701.
Okay, that's FedEx 701. Let me just amend that for a moment. Amend your altitude, climb and maintain flight level 310 for now.
Flight level 310 for now, FedEx 701.
Time to do yet another screenshot. Sorry. Taking that screenshot. Pretty game.
Center, welcome.
.96, baby. Yeah. Freaking moving.
And Delta 1970, what's your current airspeed? I'm sorry,
Okay.
what'd you say your indicated speed was again?
Got a countdown here. 203. Okay. So I've got 200 nautical miles to get to 18,000. I need
Delta
to lose 18,000.
1970, maintain 300 knots or less for spacing into Nashville. Delta 5592, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climbing for level 370, Delta 55.
All right, let me think about this for a sec. Do some math in my brain. If I've got to lose now 14,000 feet, and I do it 1,000 feet per minute, then that's 14 minutes, right? Easy math. Now, if
United 1970, descend via the Swift to arrival landing.
If I've got
south,
195 to go,
2993,
and I'm killing 347 knots, so that's like a little over half an hour, right? So yeah, I need to start descending around Hot Springs here, I believe, to be at Sacy at 18,000. Why are you turning? Okay, straighten it back out. There we go. Fine. All good. Memphis Center, Air Force 617, request descent to 120.
Air Force 617, descend at pilot's discretion, flight level 240. That's as low as I can give you.
240. Thank you very much. I meant to say 180.
Delta 1970, reduce your speed now to 270 knots or less.
Okay, so if he can give me 240 for now.
Remember 141 Tango Whiskey, Nashville, altimeter 2993.
And when will I be out of his airspace? Pretty soon here.
Quebec 750 heavy information. Oscar is current in Nashville. You can expect a visual pressure only 20 right.
Alright, so before I get to Nashville, Oklahoma, or Texas, I'm not sure which one it is. Actually, it looks like it's still Arkansas, so there's a Nashville, Arkansas.
There's areas of moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock and 20 miles. And as I said, that it kind of extends along your route of flight for a while. Just let me know if you need to deviate.
Roger, we'll do 701.
Up a little speed break.
Over 776 Alpha Memphis Center. Wind 170 at 11. Left turn on course is approved. Runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
I'll cure that overspeed with a little speed break. I'll remember to put that back in. I don't think I did it earlier still, but whatever. We're descending at 2,000. I think we can descend at 1,000. Put those speed brakes back in. There we go. Could always just put the friggin' landing gear out again, way up here. speed brake out again, please.
Air Force 617, you're leaving my airspace to the west. Fort Worth Center is currently offline at this time. Radar is terminated. Frequency change is approved.
Over to Unicom. Thanks so much for all the ATC today, bud. See ya.
Have a good night.
122.8.
Delta 2654, descend and maintain flight level 330.
It's good. I had ATC almost the whole flight. I had reasons to interact with them because weird problems. That was fun. I'm going to go ahead and take that, though, as an opportunity to bring my altitude down to 180. We'll do a nice steady descent here. Let's study that plate some more. So, the Sassy 7 arrival, if I understand this correctly, I'm supposed to be at 180 all along here until I get to Sassy, at which point I'm supposed to be at 10,000 because I'm a jet and I'm landing north. So at Sassy, which is 153 miles from here, I want to be at 10,000. I am presently at 260, so I need to be at 10,000 in 150 miles. So that's our target. I'm just going to continue to sort of manipulate it to make that happen without overspeeding, hopefully. I think we'll keep a little bit of speed brake deployed. That's what I should be looking for. If I'm ever having that speed loss thing again, I need to look up there. In fact, I probably need to look up there more often in general, just to be looking for fault messages. All right. What other options do I have down here in this engine management tool? DRT. What is MCT, DRT, manual. I wonder if DRT is what I need to do. Track that speed brake all the way. Learning. Still going 0.83. We're still moving pretty fast, but now I don't have to put the stress on the speed brake. Keep it up on 240. Still 139 miles to go. On our way down to 18. I'm going to go ahead and speed that back up to 1500. So we'll lose 15 minutes, 15,000 feet. I mean, it's just going pretty fast here. Know what I mean? And then whatever this is, UKW, which I do have it planned in, don't I? Okay, good. 1100A. So 1100 or above, 4000, 4000, 2400. So I'm going to go to 4000. I don't know what that's all about. Can I override it? 310 slash... Can't override that stuff, so I'll just do my best here. Still maintaining a good speed. think I need to learn more about when to use these different modes. I have a feeling that I should have been in DRT. Well, I wonder. Engine modes, engine modes, engine modes. .322. Okay. Most of that stuff just isn't there yet. It's all good. It's all good. It's a free airplane. I just have a feeling now. I mean, I know I'm descending, but the next time I fly this, I might try to use the DRT mode at cruise. So I wonder if that's just more efficient on fuel and quieter. This plane's so loud. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Yeah, I should. Oh, you want to ride outside? Oh, that's a cool shot. Now we're talking. Hey, close the door back there. Can't let you enlisted scum come up front. Alright, passing 19 for 18. Just that dab of speed brake to help with that. We've still got 100 miles to get from 18 down to 10. So should we go ahead and set it for 10? Don't necessarily want to be in the clouds. Let's real quickly look at whether, if it's available. Or 78 is the altimeter. Go ahead and set that. It's actually a really substantial difference. Alright, we're going to hang here for a minute. And then we'll begin the rest of our descent. 31 miles, 29 miles. 29 miles is plenty to get down to 10. I can really make it all the way to Roby before descending further. Some of these numbers I don't think I understand how to read, but I thought I needed to be at 18,000 way earlier here, but that's okay. We're good. We're comfortable. We're ahead of things. ETE is currently showing 28. Put this back into MCT, turn off auto throttle, crank it up. back on. Autopilot's already engaged. No need to go so slow. When we begin our descent again around probably a little bit after Roby here. It's 29 miles there and then 18 miles there. And that's a long way. I'll have 18 miles to get down another 8,000 feet. It's just that at the speeds that I'm going, 18 miles is not a very long way. So I think I still like the idea of starting it a little bit after Roby. It's probably the way to do it. Still got plenty of fuel, 40,000. Still nice and evenly distributed. Looking okay. Still can't turn on crossfeed, interestingly, or at least it doesn't animate it. I think that's just not modeled yet, but I'm not worried. I guess I'm mildly worried that that the outboard engines will die, but I don't think it will. I'm pretty sure these transfer valves will allow that to evenly distribute. Keep it at speed again. 0.63 is for losers. All right. Start to get close. What you gonna do when they come for you? Hey, there's nobody flying this thing. All right, 18,000, nice and holding. Let's look again. When we hit to Roby, that's when we'll begin our next descent. 77 miles until Sassy. UKW after that. And then we'll vector along. I guess I should go ahead and plug that in. Our vector is going to be a 129. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be our vector after we hit UKW. Sharp turn for argue here. So we're going to go into heading mode when that happens. I have a feeling it's raining down there maybe. I ain't screwed. And overspeeding again. A little bit of speed breakout. There we go. Just a tad, just a smidge, just that little baby speed break. Not huge speed break, just baby speed break. Just baby speed break. All right, instruments look okay. 66 nautical miles to Sassy. Coming up on Roby in about 15, and that's when we're going to begin our descent. So when this gets to 50, that's when we'll start descending at 1,000, maybe 1,500, down to 10. 10,000. fuel per hour, no, fuel flow, pounds per hour? Pounds per hour. 38,900 at this current speed. That's why this thing's been saying low fuel, is, or fuel low, is because of the burn rate. I understand now. I get it now. Okay. 1G. Is that telling me that I'm pulling a G? An acceleration G? Could be. All right. 58. So what we'll do is let's look at speeds real fast on the plate. Are any speeds called out? Negative. So let's go ahead and look at the approach plate. When I make my sharp left here, I want to hit this UKW at 4,000. So 372 won't be a problem. Okay, we'll be done there in about 10 minutes. Thanks, baby. Alright, so we're at 50, so let's bring this down to 10. And what we'll do is turn off auto throttle, put this in DRT, bring our throttles down to the blue line. And auto throttle engaged again. Vertical velocity of 1460. Nice. Okay, getting better at this. Getting better. Nav is set. When we hit UKW, I think I'm just going to go argue direct, and if it works, then awesome. If not, I'll go to heading mode. Who are we looking right now? 14,000, 0.74 Mach, 368. Gaining a little bit of speed. We might overspeed it again a little bit. We'll be leveling off pretty soon. I think I've timed this okay. Yeah, a little bit of an overspeed. That bit of speed brake again. Just enough to balance it. Just enough to balance it. Don't want to lose a bunch of speed. Just balance it out. Right at 360. I guess I could do a speed hold here. Let's try it. If I put it at 360. Yeah, I think that works. Nice. Okay, nice. All right, I'm feeling okay about the approach here. Take a moment to enjoy the sunlight. Ooh, that's pretty. Screenshot from the cockpit, please. Very pretty. Man, oh man, not bad. You know, I wonder if I were to spawn my plane on, I guess, trying to think how to say this, I'm sorry. We had this solar eclipse recently. If I were to spawn my plane into an airstrip right near the path and look at it, would I be able to see the solar eclipse in the game? Would it be modeled? I assume it would. God, look at that beast. Super duper duper cool. Super duper duper cool. Let's go back up to 370. Save a little bit of time here. I got chicken wings waiting for me downstairs. Okay, this is good. Well, you're in control. Back it back off. There, champ. Can I do 369? Nice. 36 Mafia? Can I do 36 Mafia? What up, D-Town? I think I'm in Dallas. Let's see. I mean, yeah, pretty much. The big freaking spread out, sprawling city. Alright. So, Sassian 7. Let's go ahead and UKW go. Execute. Nav should do its thing. I'm kind of surprised that it turned left, but there we go. That's what I was expecting, was turning right. Right on that threshold, isn't it? See how we're looking? I think we're looking okay. Let's look at the map. Oh, we're not okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go into heading mode. Totally expected that to navigate me to UKW. So we'll fix that ourselves. Oh, and I need to get down to 4,000, don't I? Bring down. Go ahead and reduce speed to 355 here. Passing 10,000, so we'll go ahead and turn on lights. Fuel's okay. Look how much less fuel we're using now. It's crazy. We don't accidentally overcorrect. Yeah, okay, we can go a little bit more. There we go. That's more like it. That'll get us right back on track. Don't need to descend so aggressively. Let's get ready to turn back toward UKW. Not going to follow that nav fix. That's set for user whatever thing, and we're not doing that. Current altitude is 5. I mean, I'm tempted to just come to about here and then take the hard left down 166. Shortcut it in a little bit. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'd argue we want to be at 4,000. So we're already at the appropriate altitude. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. So let's do this. A second here. We'll put direct argue. Let's bring our speed down to 345. flaps. Flaps half at 250. 175 for full. Okay, let's go ahead and go direct argue, execute LNAV. Show me how you do it, baby. And what's the distances there? Alright, so let's go ahead and bring it down to 190. First. Landing gear down at 250. Slats and flaps at 250. Flaps half at 250. Okay. Flaps half at 250. That's what I needed to know. Do I see a runway over there somewhere? Yeah, I do. Do I see a speedway over there somewhere? Probably. Can't remember exactly how close the speedway is, but I think it's that cluster of things over there. See what's happening on the map. Should be turning. Ah, yes. I think that's going to be good. Okay, now we want to set our heading at 166. Yep, and I think we can close the map from here because we're going to get inbound argue, and we should be able to fly it visually from there. 16 left. Trying to see if that's 2 runways over there. Look at the airport map just real fast. Why are you turning? I'm kind of surprised by that. Where are you going, airplane? Okay. Was I looking at the wrong airport? Yeah, maybe I was looking at the wrong airport. Now we appear to be inbound argue. $10 miles to argue. Now do I see an airport out in the distance? Is that it right there? Okay, we've reached 250. Let's go ahead and put our flaps down some there. Flaps half. Too early to put on approach for the localizer. I think I see a localizer there. So let's go ahead and click the approach button. Okay, there's the airport right there. I see 2 runways. Yep, this makes perfect sense. We'll do a left turn at argue, which will bring this over. think this will come over and this will come down. I think I still have to manually descend it in. We're going to find out in a moment. Let's go ahead and bring our airspeed down to 190. Look at the plate one more time. Argue at 2400 at Wigzu. Speed's filling nicely, coming up on Argue. Expecting a left turn here. To do the left, we'll go ahead and put our gear down. Okay, left turn is happening. Very cool. Landing gear coming down. Look at there. A little rotation action. Super cool, super cool. Okay, that might have made the slats deploy. No, it's okay. Look out the windshield here at what we see. We're going 16 left. Already in approach mode. Okay, good, it turns. It's turning. 190. I'm going to go ahead and come back further on the flaps. Alright, going around real quickly. Landing lights are on. What's that button? There it is. Landing lights on. Landing gear deployed. I've got all greens. Let's see if it starts automatically going down. It did not. Okay, so we'll go ahead and set our altitude down to 240. Or 2,400 feet, I should say. Three barrels to Wigzu. That's a beautiful approach. Flaps full at 175. Let's go ahead and set us down to 175 so that we can go full flaps. Full flaps, slats extended. Alright, I think we're very well established on the localizer now. It's descended past 2400, which tells me that the airplane has taken over with ILS. So I'm just going to let it do the thing for a little bit here. I do believe I've chosen a shorter runway. But I think we're going to be okay. We're coming in so nice. Where's the speedway? That might be it over there. Alright, we won't worry about the speedway. We're about landing the airplane. 1600. 1500. Ready to turn off auto throttle and autopilot. Beautiful approach. Speed brake deploy. Ooh, we're down. Speed brake all the way out. Reversers. Nice. A little off center line, but nice landing. Yeah. That went well. Beautiful. I guess parking. Let's look at airport parking real fast. Figure out where we're supposed to go. I'm really happy with that. What a landing. Really good flight. I guess I didn't announce anything on Unicom, but that's alright. I'll forgive myself. Hangars, FedEx ramp, hangar, GDC ramp, Amazon ramp, Amazon Air Hub. ATAC. I think I missed that turn. It's alright. We're going to go off-roading for a second here. Yeah. Park over here next to this guy. Okay, let's turn on the old parking brake. And as I go around and shut this bad boy off, I want to thank those of you who stopped by, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. This was fun. Now, how do you turn this thing off? I guess I can kill the feed. Oh, here we go. So throttle's all the way back. Boink, boink, flaps up, slats up. Speed brake retract. And we'll come off on lights. Come off on avionics. And battery. And that, ladies and gentlemen, does it. That was fun. Hope everyone had a good time. So, thanks again. Later on this week, I will do the next flight. I got to look at what plane it's supposed to be. I'll either do the Globemaster again if I feel like it, or I'll jump back in whatever plane my chart dictates, which would either be the Citation or the Vision Jet. I'm trying to remember. I want to say they finished 2nd and 15th, so the average of that would be like 8th, so probably the Citation. So we'll see, but enjoying the series so far. I hope you are too. This was fun to fly the old C17, and boy, what a landing for a guy who's only flown this plane one time before. Very little experience in it. I felt really happy about that. So thanks a bunch.